Coming up on Good Taste.
It's just amazing.
We're headed to the Far East, but no passport required.
That's fantastic. Oh, this is delicious.
A true taste of India, right in the heart of Houston.
These are stunning, just beautiful.
This amazing place is so popular, even celebs like rapper 50 Cent can't resist its charms.
It's more than just having dinner with good friends. It's an experience.
And then, hot tamales.
We make tamales every day, every day.
See where to find top tamales just in time for the holidays. Plus, how to cook up some family fun around the grill.
Do you make burgers at home, Lou?
Yeah!
Your journey is about to begin. Good Taste starts right now. Hi everyone, welcome to Good Taste. I'm Tanji Patton. Ready for a trip to the Far East? We're taking your taste buds on a culinary journey you're gonna love. It's the ultimate passage to India. So pack your appetite. Let's go.
The exotic flavors,
When you take the bite, it just surprises you. You don't expect it, but it's just so good.
the exciting colors,
It's very elegant, it's very beautiful.
the extraordinary art.
I actually thought I was in a museum when I walked up in here for the first time and saw the decor.
A night out at this remarkable restaurant is a feast for the senses.
It's more than just having dinner with good friends. It's an experience.
Musaafer is anchored in the Houston Galleria, but step inside and you're in the heart of Mumbai.
And you walk in, it just feels special, and you feel like, wow, it's a wow factor.
There's a wow factor in every single detail. From the food, artwork, and lights to the fabric, furniture, even the floors. This stunning wall features traditional Dokra art made of pure brass. Everything you see in Musaafer is imported from India.
What do you want people to feel and experience when they come here?
Our focus has always been true representation of our cuisine and our culture.
For owners Mithu and Shami Malik, Musaafer is a passage to India. No passport required.
We wanted people who haven't been to India to get a true glimpse of what it's like being in India.
Naturally, this one-of-a-kind restaurant attracts plenty of celebrities, politicians, dignitaries, even rapper 50 Cent loves the experience that is Musaafer.
He just walked there and there was a simultaneous woo, because people realized who he was, and he was so gracious. So it was really nice having him here.
Musaafer doesn't just feel like India, it tastes like it too. Mouth-watering Mangalorean chicken curry, marinated with 22 different spices, topped with coconut gravy.
The flavors are so good, so delicious, and it's so different.
The tantalizing tandoori octopus, marinated in yogurt and spices, grilled for 3 hours, and perched on purple potato puree.
Food has to be beautifully plated. We wanted to do and work with all the modern techniques that all the top restaurants in the world are doing. At the same time, we are very, very particular about preserving the authenticity of the taste.
And boy, have they done it right. The melt-in-your-mouth lamb chops are divine.
It's marinated for a very long time, so it gets soft and tender and gets these gorgeous flavors.
It's so alive. The spices in that sauce.
It's gorgeous.
It is. Amazing.
And the desserts? They're worth a trip all on their own.
These are stunning.
You know, every day during the end of the day, we see a flock of people coming in just for desserts.
It's easy to see why. The mishtidoi is a showstopper. Mushrooms crafted from dehydrated yogurt, set on pistachio soil, with freeze-dried raspberry stones.
I love it. I love art. It's art. You know, it's edible art.
The bar is also a visual masterpiece.
This bar, you walk in and it's just eye-popping, right?
It is. It's a phenomenal energy that you get from, you know, a well-placed and a beautifully designed bar.
The aromas, the innovation, the artistry, the flavors. This kitchen has it all.
Every single dish that is there on the menu, it has a beautiful connect with the journey itself, or like ingredient driven, or spice driven. It's a lot happening.
One of the most popular dishes is Chef Mayank's mushroom ceviche. That's right, mushroom ceviche.
So we are exploring this new territory of making vegan ceviches, specifically with vegetables, which resembles the texture of the fish.
Blend extra virgin olive oil, rice vinegar, sugar, lemon juice, and zest. Toss in a mix of wild mushrooms and let it cure overnight.
How fun is this?
Next, combine coconut milk, sugar, ginger, serranos, and mushroom coffee powder.
There are 8 or 9 different kinds of mushrooms.
In the powder?
In the powder. We dehydrate
Oh,
that.
interesting.
We turn that into a powder. And it resembles the taste of a coffee.
Plate it up.
Wow. Aren't those stunning?
Pour on that mushroom coffee blend and dig in.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Oh, I love the serrano kick at the end.
Right at the end, right? And the beauty is all vegan.
Oh, this is delicious.
Delicious is an understatement at Musaafer.
Here it's elevated to the next level of sophistication and refinement.
It's just amazing.
We hope that whoever comes in here has a complete dining experience. It's like stepping into India for a little bit of.
Yes, it's like a fascinating journey. It truly is.
Musaafer is indeed a one-of-a-kind journey that you just have to see and taste to believe.
That definitely takes me to India pretty well.
Hang on to your appetite because we are in for something good. We are in the beautiful Goya kitchens with the executive chef, Fernando Deza, making a fun twist on everyone's favorite wings, right?
That's true, Tanji. We're making some delicious grilled mojo chicken wings with a smoky cashew sauce, with a little bit of chipotles, a little bit of mojo, super flavorful.
All right, show us what we do.
Okay, so to start, we're gonna soak the cashews, soak them with some lime juice, and to add more flavor, some Goya adobo with peppers.
My favorite.
Ready for our next step. Now we're gonna season the chicken wings. We're gonna add some Goya sazon with culantro and achote. Just gonna put the wings, and we're gonna cook it till nice and grill on both sides, around 10 to 15 minutes. Wings are ready, smell so good.
Yeah, they smell amazing.
Just gonna pile them together just like that.
Oh, yucca chips.
Oh yeah, got some micro cilantro right here. Perfect sauce, perfect ingredients, better than Goya.
Ooh.
Good, nice and smoky.
Sweet, but
it's
yes.
It's a little smoky, sweet.
Oh, that's delicious. I love it. And we will have the recipe online, Fernando. Thank you.
Thank you.
Still to come, how to have a barbecue cookout with your kids.
The sausages that are flavored with maple syrup and blueberries.
Yum.
Favorite.
But first, some great wines to celebrate the season in my wine finds. Plus, it's tamale time.
The tamales here are loaded. I mean, they are big.
Where can you get a great tamale for the season?
You won't believe how good it is. Next.
Get social with us. Follow us on Instagram at Goodtaste TV. Cisco, at the heart of food and service.
Welcome back, everyone. So have you ordered your tamales yet? You know, tamales in Texas are as much a holiday tradition as turkey is to Thanksgiving, a tradition that goes back hundreds and hundreds of years. If you're not making them at home, chances are you may be figuring out where to order them.
'Tis the season for tamales, y'all. Lots of Lone Star restaurants are known for their tamales. And during tamale time, they shine.
This has been a family tradition of yours for years, right?
Like most Hispanic families, we would make tamales every Christmas into the New Year's.
Tamales during the holidays have been a Christmas ritual for Hispanic families for, well, as long as there have been tamales. What was so much fun about gathering every year at the holidays with the family to make them?
Oh, well, getting together with the grandparents, with the aunts, the kids, we would all get together, and of course there's that little chisme, the little gossip of what's going on in the neighborhood.
And you always got to catch up on the latest, right?
That's it.
Valerie Gonzalez makes tamales year-round at Delicious Tamales, a business she runs with her daughter. A business that rolls up, get ready, 4.3 million tamales a year.
That's a lot of tamales.
Yes, it is.
What happens to your business during the holidays?
Oh, it triples.
That's right. Instead of 3,000 to 4,000 dozen tamales a week, they crank out 3,000 to 4,000 dozen tamales a day. Whether you stick with traditional pork tamales or get a little wild, you'll find a tamale to tickle every taste bud.
I think we have maybe 15 flavors, all the way from the regular pork to the atomic tamale.
What is atomic?
Atomic tamale is a new one that we developed, and it's with ghost peppers.
Oh, it's going to be a spicy one. Yes.
At Irma's in Houston, there's a kitchen full of abuelas who've been wrapping up tamales for more than 2 decades.
We make tamales every day, every day. Every week we have tamales.
They're absolutely stunning and every bit as delicious as they are beautiful. And you're sharing your secrets with us today.
One of Irma's secrets is in the masa.
Yes, it's made with manteca, which is pure lard, which is the only way to make tamales. We don't use oil or anything like that. It has got to be made with manteca de puerco.
That masa is kneaded with love and then smoothed across corn husks by hand.
And the masa here has great flavor because you put some of the chili paste in there, right?
Yes, to make it taste better.
Irma uses boneless roast pork boiled with garlic, onion, and salt in her tamales. She then chops and cooks the pork with ancho and other chilies before it's piled into those masa-lined husks.
The tamales here are loaded. I mean, they are big, stuffed full.
Irma learned to make tamales from her mother and grandmother. The love comes through in every bite.
Do you ever reminisce and think back on?
I do. You never forget your tradition.
That tradition is served year-round at Irma's, but these tamales are extra special around the holidays.
The holidays is the time when the family gets together, and that's the time when we go back and think about the people that we lost, the people that we don't have anymore, and then we have to teach our kids our tradition, to keep our tradition going.
Well, I'm glad we have you.
Oh, thank you so much.
So mix up the masa and start your own tamale making tradition this Christmas. Or leave it to the pros and order some for your holiday table. Either way, you won't be disappointed. We've rounded up a few of our favorite places to buy holiday tamales. Place your order soon to get them in time for the table. Check out our list on goodtaste.tv. And have a very Merry Tamale Christmas.
Hope this beautiful season puts you in the mood for celebrating life. I've got some wonderful wine finds for just that. Up first, a beautiful Viognier called Airfield. It's from Yakima Valley in Washington State. The aromas of peaches, honeysuckle, and jasmine will reel you in, but then you're going to taste apples, honeydew melons, and spice. Viogniers pair beautifully with all kinds of foods. A good crowd pleaser. The Airfield Viognier is about $16.98 a bottle. Next, fans of buttery Chardonnays, you're going to love the shortbread Chardonnay. Aptly named, pairs with vegetables, grilled chicken, pastas, and it's great all by itself. The shortbread Chard is about $19.98 a bottle. Cabernet fans, you are next with this Crossbarn Cabernet from Sonoma County. If you're already a fan of Paul Hobbs wines, you'll instantly love this one. beautifully balanced with dark cherries, cassis, vanilla, and just a hint of chocolate. The Paul Hobbs Cross Barn is about $39.98 a bottle. And I've got a holiday bonus for you, the L'Astoria Merlot. L'Astoria makes beautiful wines, and this Merlot represents them well. Think dark cherries, plums, vanilla, and cocoa. A beautiful wine for any meat on your table. Prime rib would be perfect. The L'Astoria Merlot is about $27.98 a bottle. I love this wine. Celebrate the season. I do just that at my H-E-B.
Coming up, you know the grill. Now they can too.
Kids love hamburgers, of course.
How to go grilling with your kids.
It's a recipe for family fun. Next.
Get social with us. Follow us on Instagram at Goodtaste TV. Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by H-E-B.
Looking for a great grilling buddy? Well, maybe look no further than your own family. I'm at a family-owned restaurant for 90 years, the original Black's Barbecue in Lockhart, Texas, and I'm with the 4th generation Barrett Black grilling expert, 5th generation Luke Black expert as well. And you've got some great ideas because it really can be a lot of fun, and it's great to get them interested in it, right?
Exactly. We started very early with Luke, but when he was old enough, we actually got him his own real grill.
Luke, do you know how to use your grill? All right.
That's right. You got to be patient with them and also yourself during it. There's just a lot of different ways to do it. It starts going to the butcher shop or your local grocery store in the meat department and letting them just really see everything that's out there and finding something that has flavors they love. Some things that are really hard to overcook that taste great are the sausages that are flavored with maple syrup and blueberries.
Yum.
Favorite.
Chicken thighs are also one of my favorite things to cook for a crowd or with kids because it's that dark meat. It has a lot more fat in it. You know, baby back ribs, you're gonna cook those low and slow, so you have more margin for that. And then also beef cheeks are something that not a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Throw that on your smoker, and you have to cook it for a very long time to break down all that connective tissue, and it's great for tacos to mix in a lot of different things. Kids love hamburgers, of course. Who does not love hamburgers? You want to make sure that you don't overcook those as well. And an easy way to do that is to add a panade, which is a fancy word for milk and bread.
Luke, you want to show us what you do? I hear you make good burgers.
Yeah, and we pour just a little bit of milk in there to soak that piece of bread. There we go. And you start mixing that together. So you're breaking up that bread into the meat. This is great because it gets them involved.
Absolutely.
They feel the textures of it. You want to make sure you keep track of them washing their hands as a form of play. And so you're associating that fun with cooking and grilling.
Exactly.
And taking an ownership over it, because when they're eating it, they'll remember how they helped prepare it. One important thing to remember is we're not making a gourmet meal. It's about the experience, the fun. So our goal is fun.
Exactly. Well, and if you have a picky eater, it's probably a great way to get them excited about other foods than, chicken nuggets or whatever the case may be. So
exactly.
And it's a great way, I would think, too, to teach them knife safety. These are Luke's little knives, and they're not real sharp.
Yes.
But they work.
But they're not toys either.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this is great. Some really fun tips to teach your kids to enjoy grilling, and you get a great assistant too.
Exactly. A lot of great memory.
Absolutely. I love it. We're celebrating 90 years at Black's Barbecue. Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Not my birthday.
Barbecue birthday.
Thank you.
Yes.
And now we're headed back inside the kitchen with Musaafer's celebrated executive chef. It's time to ask the chef, what's the one tool in your kitchen you can't live without?
Going traditional, I love my pestle and mortar. This is what I grew up with, I see the modern day chef these days, how they use spices, and I think it's a beautiful platform to tell people that, don't kill the spices.
In a blender?
In a blender or something, they have a spirit in it. They have these essential oils, these essential aromas in it. The beauty is, the best way to do it, don't heat them up on a pan, because that is the first death of the spices right there. And it takes a lot of talent to kill it again. People put it in a blender, it's so hard to kill it again, right? But they do it again. And then what they do is, they keep those ashes in a little bottles, and they say, oh, I made this spice blend, very proudly. Those are ashes for me. So, how I do it is, This is my favorite tool, the pestle model. So I just show you a little demo how I do it. I have my cilantro seeds. You know, this is organically grown in India. Then we also have our cumin. And both these spices are cooling spices. And the cumin is a digestive spice too. You know, whatever you're doing a soup or you're making a stew at home these days, try to use these two spices. It works really well. You know, and then just ground it all together. Make it little coarse powder. And that's the way to have it. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, yeah.
Imagine like doing a soup with it, right?
Amazing.
We love to share good taste. Head to our website at goodtaste.tv, where you'll find delicious recipes from top chefs, my latest wine finds, and restaurant recommendations. Plus, you can see all our episodes right here. Don't forget, sign up for our newsletter while you're there. When visiting Houston, the Good Taste team loves to stay at the beautiful Royal Sonesta, right in the heart of Uptown, conveniently located near the Galleria.
You want to celebrate the season and dine out? We've got all kinds of great restaurants at goodtaste.tv. That's where you'll find the recipes from today's show, too. Follow us on Instagram at goodtastetv. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. Happy holidays. Have a very Merry Christmas. We'll see you right back here next week on Good Taste.
Yeah, you see that?
Ah, so it's safe. I was worried it was gonna.
Now, you just increase the speed all the way. Yeah, this is gonna happen because this.
It's like the earth is moving.